Hi, I'm sure you're wondering why my voice is not in sync with the video. It's very intentional, right? And so this is like a pre-intro as usual to say that this particular episode is a build-up of the previous episode that was aired a few weeks ago. In order for you to understand the flow of this episode, I'd advise, if you have not seen the first episode, to please kindly hold on. Do not watch this one yet, please. So click on the link above. I would make it easier. Just click on that link here and watch that. Then you can always come back to watch this one. Thank you so much, and let us dive right in.
Those reality shows that if you call your number, step forward, step backwards, maybe they call 5 numbers, so the 5 of you, sorry you couldn't make it to the next stage, thank you, blah blah, give them word of encouragement. I said, no, I'm not here to receive word of encouragement. I'm here to go home with 1 million naira. I didn't come here for any word of encouragement. And so that was how that went, right? So they did levels and all that. So it was now my turn. They called so many people in my set, and they're like, congratulations, all of you made it to the next level. I say, woo, woo, and all that. It was just so beautiful for me, right? And you will see, I have phone in my tongue. It used to come out once in a while when I want to express myself very well, right? So by the time it came out, the judges' strong faces were already down. They were now normal human beings like us. They were now in the earth. They were now gisting with us and all that. Oh, what's your name? What do you do? Oh, you're the shea butter lady, blah, blah, blah. I loved your idea. And so guess what, guys? So Omojua spoke to me. Please, if you know Omojua, please let me tell him that it would be nice to meet with him again. That shea butter lady is still doing shea butter. She didn't change her profession. She didn't change the work of her hand, and God has blessed her. Okay, so this is what happened, right? So he came to me and said to me that if I were to pick one person in this competition, it would be you. So if you are coming for the finals, you have to come with something different. Hey! I say, God have mercy. Everything I have that I've said, I didn't see all the business that I'm doing. That's it. There's not anything again more than that one. And so in my mind, that kind of like puts me on a panic mode and on a you set the standard mode, right? So see, those two, they are not a good combination at all. Two of them. God will help us in Jesus' name. And so we spoke. My friend Lekon, funny enough, stayed with me till that time, right? I mean, Lekon is just get you a Lekon. So all of us just stayed with all of them and all that. That's when I met Titi Oyisan for the first time. And amazingly, Titi Oyisan is still my customer till today. And in my head, I was like, God, what did I? Hey, Jesus, I've touched the mic. Let me check. Hold on, please. Hello. Okay. So people did not end. You like gist. I like gist too. That makes two of us. After that experience, that was when I knew that, babe, this your work. It's not a play something. You need to take it more seriously, right? And so from the time when I got selected to the time when I got the money, it was 3 months exactly. As in 3 months, gerege, gerege means gerege. Okay, so after that, we were now invited for the finals. I think we're about 20. We're quite a number, sha. They invited us to this really lovely interior space, but they had already rearranged it with cakes, small chops, finger foods, and all that just for us. So in case we did not win, at least we have memory that we ate good food on that day, right? So luckily for me, on this particular day, I was now able to go with my husband. But the preparation for that particular pitch was not here. I watched Shark Tank very well. I watched it. One line that I got from there, they said, producing. Okay, so this is what they said. Producing in wholesale and producing on a retail basis are 2 different ball games. While producing on a retail scale, the margins are brutal. Can you hear that English? The margins are brutal. I say, this one will be useful. I wrote it down. because one of the things I was saying was to expand and produce more on a whole scale. You know, I wrote the margins are brutal. So on that day, right, we started, you know, they told us to take your business Canva, business model, pitch, print all the printables, bring it along. And so people, you know, and this one was not a private pitch. We were all going to pitch in front of each other, in front of the judges, so there won't be a case of this person, no, they favored this person. Everybody would have been able to see that, Omoyi, or try. Do you understand that? And I really liked that about that pitch. So it was for people who do this unbecoming business grant. And guess what? After that one, they did not do another one. I said, God, you are so good. Oluwami, hey, Lord, you are kind. Please, let me focus. But you know, I'm a Jesus girl, I'm a Jesus baby. I would always give him praise. Okay, so back to my gist, right? So the first person came. As the person was talking, hi, my chest was outside. That was how I was chatting with my husband. I said, okay, I didn't know what to expect. My husband had already gone to print business plan, to do this one. I said, no, they say it's 4 copies. We went with only 2. He went on a Sunday. I bet was it Sunday? On a Sunday, on the island. Can you imagine how much he would have paid for that thing? Sha went, Sha came back like after an hour, and they had already started the pitch. That one first gave me tension. So after that, you know, people came out to pitch. Sometimes I'll look at the person and say, you try. I'll look, but boy, it makes sense. So what I was doing was that I was writing myself, judge on my own now, trust. I was now writing and I was knowing my contenders, right? So I'll write, I'll see this one is doing fishery, nothing for this way. This one, shoemaking, or try. This one, hair care. I was shy, you know, gauging it like that. So I was wearing this really lovely off-shoulder dress. And, you know, it was at that time Tokema Kinwa was like doing maybe like an Instagram story or something like that. So she was at my back making a video and saying, you know, and me, the attention I want to keep before you have just finished me like that. So when I started, I just talk. I used that line. While producing on retail, your margins are brutal. Timo fun buy. I will go, you could see that they were not nodding their heads and all that. I said everything. I said my figures. I said my numbers. If we're selling to wholesalers, the profit margin is XYZ. If we're selling to retailers, the profit is this. And as we know, producing on Kiriko, the margins are brutal. I spoke all the spokings that I knew how to spoke. And I just said, thank you. Please, remember, I'd already submitted my business plan. I'd already given each of them 1 copy. After I said producing on a whole scale, the cutoff is, the profit margin is this, that. I mixed up my numbers. So I said what it was supposed to be for wholesale, I said it for retail. What was supposed to be for retail, I said it for wholesale. But gratefully, they had the document right in front of them. And that's another thing I would say. People of God, you cannot over-prepare. Because if I wasn't there, they could see something that could say that, oh, this is what this girl was implying, right? So, after my pitch, I said, thank you very much. One of them asked, do you have any questions for her? Okay, at this time, the guy with the red cap, Debola Lagos, was there. He was also there. It came to talk to us, but I'm not sure if he was part of the judges and all that. They asked that, do you have any questions for her? And all of them said no. Hey, I was the first person that none of them asked questions from. And they said, thank you. No question. Okay, thank you very much. And I went to go and sit down. Oh, Luwaye, Jesus, God of my fathers, you cannot disappoint me at this time. Yeah, I've come too far for you to leave me. You know, I was just, as in my heart was just big. I just sent a message to my husband, babe, I didn't do well. They didn't ask me any question. It was like, don't worry. As in, so they did the whole 20. And from that point, me that was doing writing note and all that, I didn't even send anybody. Give a like, they should do. If they like, they didn't used to do. I was just very upset. But I paid attention. I saw like 2 or 3 people that I knew that, oh, these guys would likely be among the winners. So I was now switching from knowing my contenders to knowing the general winners. I mean, one way they not enter the market, we shall rejoice with them that are rejoicing at the end of the day. Right? So they told us to go on break. I was able to see my husband, the rough of my life. And I explained to him, I was like, babe, don't worry, this is really good. I mean, for you to have gotten here, omo yes, Sammy, daddy, oh, why no? I'm not joking, no. As in, what he said to me was like, babe, you are doing well at all that. You really tried. And for me, I think that made me more at peace with whatever results that was going to come up. And so we went to the back. There was, I think, Chicken Republic or something. Came back, and so I told him that I should not go downstairs, just hang around upstairs and all that, because they were going to call the results. And so they called the first person. The first winner of 500k was another girl that does hair care products and all. Called her, and she came with her co-founder or something like that. I told them, they knelt on the floor, Jesus, I know that. She said, congratulations. Then they called the first winner of the 1 million naira. One guy, he went to OAU too. He does poultry and farming, blah, blah, blah. 1 million naira. Oh, as in people were really, me, I was excited for the brother because, but I ain't try. Kiriko. Did I say Kiniko? Okay, sorry. So they said, the winner of our next 1 million naira. So at this point, they had already changed the winning stuff to 3 1 millions and 1 500,000, right? So they said the next winner of the 1 million naira grant is none other than the shea butter lady. And I knew that's only me that was doing shea butter in that place. Oluwatobi, I think they called me Oluwale because it was Shola Biola because I had already gotten married when I put in the application. See me smiling. I say, you think that is the more Queen of England position, the seat, and all that. So when my husband was outside, immediately he ran inside and gave me this very big hug. I mean, as in, it was so sweet. Okay, so at the back, apparently, when I saw the pictures, I saw Tokema doing like, she was, that picture was so priceless. If I see it, I'll put it. And I was like, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, people of God, 1 million. Right? So they called the third winner. In fact, honestly, I don't even know who won the last 2 million naira. But we took group pictures. My husband took group pictures. I mean, my husband and my co-founder. So we took the pictures and it was all so beautiful and all that. So apparently, after the show, Titi Oison came to meet me. She said, Toby, do you know why I stood in and said that girl must be part of the winners? I said, why? She said, your support for the rural women is just incredible. See, people of God, that's why, even if there are times when I feel like not working, I don't feel like doing shea butter again. But because I understand that these rural women are dependent on me, I'm like, let's do this. They just give me some kind of ginger, some kind of vibe to just move on, right? So that brings me to my next point as an entrepreneur. Please always find like a social arm to what you're doing. Irrespective of what it is that you're doing, find a social cause that you are meeting the need of. So that in times when things are down, things are not so, up there, and you don't feel so great, they are the ones that kind of like encourage you, say, these people are depending on me, I cannot fold their arms, right? So that was exactly what she said to me, and that is one of the reasons why I do not play with those women, right? I still, in fact, now I've moved. I was like, God, is this how you used to do? Everything just added up after the money came in, But that's the thing with us. When we make our request known, sometimes we don't remember, right? We just say that, God, this is what I want. And whereas God has started the work, right? I really just wanted to put that out there and at the end of the day to encourage you to say that, see, it would get better. And do your own part, remain consistent. That's a consistent Jesus. remain consistent. Do your own part. Did I say do your own part? Hey, Jesus. Do your own part. Remain consistent. And you see, God rewards. God does not forget. Serve as much as you can, and in due time, He would reward you. I felt I should put that out there, and sorry, this one was very long, but forgive me. It's as if talking is inside my blood. Thank you, and God bless you. Please, if you've not done so, like, subscribe. Please, subscribing is more important. Don't like, just subscribe. Okay, so please, if you've not done so, like, comment, subscribe, please, to my channel. Please, I can need this one. I can need that. Please, you remember that child? Please, mommy, be coming down. Please, be coming down. Help me and subscribe to this channel. Please, where God will help you. God will answer your prayer. See, God will not leave you. He will not forsake you. Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe. Thank you. And God bless you. So yeah, we've come to the end. So I've done that. I won't even lie to you. Creating content is not beans. It's not beans, so it's not beans. Just watch, help me and subscribe. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.